So check it out. I found another Marx Sound O Power tender on eBay today for pretty reasonable, for $18. I buy these whenever I can. They'll usually, if I can get a good deal on them, usually they'll say no guarantees that it works, or they don't even know what it is. But anyway, I got this one, and the first thing I always do is I take the tender apart. It's just held in with one little screw there in the shell right here. And I check and remove the old foam board. It's usually disintegrated, and I make a new one. Here I've already made one that fits pretty nicely right there. And the next thing I do to make sure that these run without any skipping and that they have a nice smooth chuff to them is I remove the red wire from this little rivet here, and I put it down through the truck rivet, and then I nut and bolt it to what would hold the coupler if this was on a car. But it's an empty hole right there where the coupler would go in. I would just strip some of the wire, put it through there, and then I just tighten the nut and bolt down on it. And then also you want to make sure that you polish all the wheels, the axles, and especially this actuator wheel. And then I take some railzip, and I put it on my little screwdriver here, and I put it on the axle of the actuator wheel on both sides where it engages this metal piece here, and that gives it good conductivity, and it'll make sure that it'll chuff really nice for you. Even in reverse. I know sometimes in reverse they tend to really have some problems. And then lastly, I put a little rail zip here, and I put a little rail zip there on both of the rivets. And then of course when you put them together, let me see here, pan the camera back here a little bit. I always put the board in so that the components are the ones that are facing this way, because this is the way the board was shored out. So I put it in that way. I put the speaker in first, and then I put the board like that. And then you can just put your piece of styrofoam in there, and then we'll just piece the thing back together and put the screw in. Just make sure that there's two little tabs back here. They have to slide in to the openings right there, and then put the screw in, and it's ready to go. So we're going to put it back together, and then I'll hook it up, and we'll take it for a spin. We can check out the sound of it. Okay, so we got our Sound O Power tender all reassembled. We got a foam protector in there. That's the first thing that you always want to do before you put any power to one of these, is to take it apart, remove the old disintegrated foam, and then replace it. Same with the Lionel Sound of Steam. Figure that foam's been in there 50 years and it's disintegrated, and if you don't, you take a chance of burning out the board. So we also have a Marx 333 on point. One of the advantages that the Sound O Power tender had over Lionel Sound of Steam was it wasn't tethered to the locomotive, so you could hook any locomotive up to it. The only drawback is Marx, for whatever reason, only molded it in that battleship gray color, and of course they molded the 1666 locomotive that went with it in that same color. But you can use a different slope back shell. They will work, and you can drill holes where Marx did to let the sound out, and just frame off the inside for the speaker and the board. So we're going to take it for a spin. We got the Marx 33 all ready to go, and here we go. Yeah, we got a nice steady chuff out of it. That's the advantage of grounding that wire right to the truck. You get a lot better contact. That's where these usually have a short in them. Figure that 50 years old, it's a lot of time for corrosion, and who knows how they were stored. And we'll pick the camera up and kind of follow that. My lead boxcar has a Lionel coupler on it. And of course the Marx scissor coupler on the other end. It's kind of a conversion car. And we can set the camera back down. There we go. Another whistle from the Girard station. I stopped the locomotive just long enough to put a little bit more smoke fluid in it. I always use Mega Steam. Cinnamon roll is my favorite. All right, running great. Chuffing's really nice. I really like the chuff in these. It's a lot more crisp than the Sound of Steam. Always sounds a little tinny to me. But anyway, thanks again for watching. God bless. Never forget, Jesus is Lord.